the next speaker, before I play out her video, you know, when we think of brides, what do we normally think of? What's the assumption जब हम बात करते हैं शादी की या जिस औरत की शादी हो रही हो, we always think she's a coy bride. You often hear the word coy when it comes to a bride. Right? Wrong? But there was one woman in Kerala who decided that she was not going to be the bashful bride. And you know what also happens is the only people who do not have fun at their wedding are the bride and the groom. Everyone else has fun. So this bride decided, I'm not going to be bashful, I'm not going to be coy, and I'm going to have a whole lot of fun at my own wedding. And she, her father, and her husband decided, they're from Kerala, to play what's called Chenda at their own wedding in a video that literally made international headlines. Now, as you can see, we've been bringing you speakers from all parts of the country and the world here. And before I introduce our next speaker, I want the lights to dim and for you to just watch what happened at Shilpa's wedding. Now, would you like to hear that in real life? Would you like to hear this marvelous woman and her husband who are playing Chenda at their own wedding played for you here? So put your hands together to welcome Shilpa and Dave. Can we please have them in? And there they are playing the Chenda. Go for it. Fabulous. Do you feel like playing some more for us?
I would love to, and I wish my team was here as well.
Okay. But we'll ask you to play a little bit more after a break. So this is Shilpa and this is Dave, her husband, and they've come all the way from Dubai to be here with us. So let's welcome them with a big round of applause. So it's so lovely to see a bride actually not being shy and having fun at her own wedding. And what was that spirit about? Ably supported, of course, I must say, by your husband, Dave.
It was amazing. Actually, I've been performing for over 12 years now. And it was something usual because my parents have always been supportive. And I've been playing this for so long, so I never thought I was doing something huge or different. But when I played for my wedding and then the kind of response I received, I realized what kind of an impact that made on the younger generations or the younger girls. When they reached out to me and said, even we want to be like you, or we want to follow our passion and just go for it just like you did. So I think that's what really made me realize that this one small thing that I did actually made a very huge difference.
And if I can ask you, we've been talking all morning about men who support women, who are allies, who actually participate in their partner's joy. What did it mean for you to be the bridegroom who was playing the Chenda with your wife? Before she was your wife, she was just becoming your wife. And all the attention was kind of going to her. Did it kind of hurt to be a little bit in the shadows?
No, it didn't hurt at all because I was extremely proud of her. And I'm extremely proud of her for being here as well. And I'm proud to accompany her and to be her backbone being here. She's always been a go-to person, and that's something that really attracted me towards her. And my mom always taught me, see the best in people, and that's what I saw in her as well. And during the wedding, I had absolutely no idea that she was going to do this because it was a complete surprise for me. So hats off to her. I had absolutely no clue that this was happening. It was on spot, and I saw her coming in, and I thought, okay, I can't be here now.
Carry on. I'm just getting a mic. Carry on.
So I was on the podium, and she was there. She was playing the Chenda.
And her father was also playing, a full family troupe.
He wasn't planning to play either, by the way. I was supposed to be the only one just playing it as a surprise to him. And it was just supposed to be like a 1 or 2 minute performance, but it went on for 7 minutes. And the funny thing is, every time I turned around, there was one more person in addition to the team. So the first time I turned, there was Dev. Then when I checked, my dad was there, and it kind of made me feel so fulfilled or satisfied. I was just so happy to be there, the three of us just performing, and it made my special day even more special. So thank you so much for that. I tried to surprise them, and it kind of came back to me.
So I want this audience to know a little bit more about both of you. You are an engineer by training?
Yes, I'm a mechanical engineer, and I've graduated that, and I'm working with the facilities management for New York University in UAE.
And you are also an engineer?
I'm also an engineer.
And who said engineers are boring, right?
I head the engineering department in one of the underground constructions companies in Dubai. And we both met through the same university.
Okay.
We both are dancers.
Nice.
And we met through a dance competition also. That was our first meet. And yeah, that's how it went. We started to share ideas about art and art forms together. She becomes my critic, I become her critic. We push each other to achieve more. And probably that's why we never give up on anything. You know, that comes in our way.
And no insecure male ego here, huh?
No, not at all. It's her achievement.
But she maybe shines sometimes more, like at the wedding.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be her backbone. You'll see me right behind her.
Oh. Okay. How heavy is this thing? How heavy? Can you? Yes. No. Okay. Let me try.
Okay.
What do I have to do?
You just have to put it on your left shoulder.
Oh my God.
Can you
okay.
help her with the mic?
Yeah.
Wait, I will catch this for you.
Okay. I'm going to tell you how difficult this is.
This on left shoulder.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And your knee should be supporting.
Yeah, your kneecap. This comes over that.
Okay. Now.
You can hold this. Leave the chenda. Leave your elbow up maybe a little
And
bit.
now. It's heavy, I promise you. And I asked this because, yeah. You know, we had a saxophonist performing in the morning, and she said when she wanted to be a saxophonist, one of the things that she had to hear a lot was that a woman can't lift something as heavy as a saxophone. So in kilograms, how much does that weigh?
It's 15 kgs.
15 kgs. And typically at a performance, how long do you perform with your troupe?
Half an hour to 1 hour, usually, but then it depends on the requirement.
So it replaces any workout.
Yes, you can say that.
It's tougher than any workout.
Yeah, I have muscles. That's because of this, because you're also using your arms to play while you're wearing this, so your shoulders and arms are going to be toned.
So did you hear that kind of comment that you can't do this? Do men mostly play Chenda? Is it still rare for women to do it?
We are outnumbered. Men are more in number in the field. We're trying to make our mark and make a contribution just like me. There are a couple of other artists who are working towards it as well. It is heavy. We do hear comments that, you know, women are going to find it difficult. Maybe in the long run, they're going to have health issues. But I think any art form or anything that you do, even if you take up dance, I'm a dancer as well.
What kind of dance?
I'm a classical dancer. I do Bharatnatyam, Mohiniyattam, Kuchipudi, and I also do try out other styles like contemporary.
And he dances too. What kind of dance do you do?
I do contemporary. I do hip hop. I've represented Dubai in India. I was the winner of Jhalak Diklaja,
Oh my God.
Dubai Extravaganza.
Fabulous.
So my best student is a girl who's been going around Dance Plus and everything. And my favorite dancer, I'm not just saying this because she's my wife, but my favorite dancer is her because I haven't seen anybody showing the grace that she shows on stage.
I wish we could ask you to perform for us, but you're without your troupe. Can you do something for us? Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. Okay, go for it then. Come on. Yeah. For a track, yeah. You know the track, but we need to play it.
Yeah, would it be okay to play it?
Yeah. But is it at the back?
No, you'll have to get it from YouTube.
Okay, tell me the name.
I can go back.
Okay, you go back and get it. In the meantime, let me keep talking to her. So Shilpa, what would you say to all the young women here? And is there anyone who wants to ask Shilpa a question? I see Ranjana in the front row. You were really clapping along when she was playing the drum. Ranjana, come up. Let's get Ranjana to come up because this is such a set of stereotypes that are broken here. Hi Ranjana, good to see you.
It was amazing. Thank you, Barkha. Thank you for this scintillating experience that you have put together for all of us. It's really amazing. It's like vibrating with, energy and everything. I would just like to ask you, because I have learned classical music myself, and what, did you face anything else, any challenges when you were doing it right from start?
For Chenda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did face challenges. Like I said, there were people asking my parents, why would you enroll her for such an instrument? Isn't it kind of heavy? Aren't you worried about her health? That could, something could go wrong. But then I think I'm blessed to have really great parents. My dad and my mom, they've constantly motivated me and they've inspired me to continue doing what I love. And I think at the end of the day, whatever people say doesn't matter. It's what, when you have cheerleaders like them, my mom, my dad, my brother, and now my in-laws, my husband, they're all such a great bunch of cheerleaders. I don't think what anyone else says matters to me anymore.
I think this is what I wanted to hear for all the young women out there. Don't give up on your dream. I think, we all have leaders like Barkha here, whom we have seen, on the battlefield. I think she's getting shy. I won't say anything much. So,
No, I'm not the shy type.
it is on the battlefield or, during the COVID times. I remember when all of us were scared to even come out of our houses, she was touring the whole of India. And she got COVID, her father got COVID. I mean, you can't brush those off as armchair conversations. And I feel very, very strongly for Barkha and her team and everyone else. A big cheers for Barkha Dutt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ranjana. Thank you. Please, Ranjana will be with us through the day. Dave is back. They have the track. So we're going to allow you a bit of music before our very special next guest. Go for it. Okay, we're waiting for the track. Okay, 30 seconds they need. See, these things also happen. And see how composed she is? See how composed she is? She's like holding that position. Guys, you need to tell us if you can play it. Thank you so much. What a lovely couple. Shilpa and Dave, a big round of applause for them. Thank you. And we'll see you again in the evening. There's more in store. So don't vanish. Don't get lost. Don't get lost in the bazaars of Jaipur. And thank you for coming all the way from Dubai. Let's hear it for Dave and Shilpa.